So if you are in the market for a budget phone and especially under 15,000 rupees Indian currency and the camera is your priority, which phone should you go with? And the phones that I have right now, they are the most popular one. Few brands I haven't considered like the Nokia, Samsung. So I'm just leaving them as of now, and also I don't have those devices. So again, Redmi Note 6 Pro on a 8X. Correct me if I'm wrong. This should be Zenfone Max Pro M1, Realme 2 Pro, and Realme U1, the latest one. Do check out the durability on my other channel. This is the Motorola One Power, the Android Pie device, Android one. Okay, so first let me show you guys the few camera samples, some video samples, then we will decide which phone should you go with. We'll start with the outdoor photos as always, and not showing you too much, just few of them which I have selected best one. So this is winter season, you guys know like how the purple color flower looks like. I don't need to tell you, most phones they do try to change the color a little bit, but just for a better idea, for example Zenfone M1 most washed out, Realme U1 with some AI mode, it's not doing very great. On a 8X with the AI is slightly dark. Note 6 Pro, Moto 1 and the Realme 2 Pro, they looks to me natural. Now also do check the details, like if you just try to do close up, how much details you can see on the phones or photos from them. So this is another, this is the Helia plant flower, and just see every phone do has a little bit of variation on that. This is orange color actually, not the dark orange, just a casual orange color, light of the orange. So again few things you see, like the how much details you can actually notice here that. So U1 seems to be not doing great job from the rear side. Moto 1 also not too clear, but color is actually slightly okay natural wise here. See which one shows you more detail. This is a problem with the budget phones, like very tough to decide. Okay, so this is an indoor shot. I'm just trying to focus on the center, not on the laptop. So we do check here like which phone can show you more detail on the face, especially colors I'm not considering here. Now this is again side by side. So Realme U1, Zenfone M1's exactly, see they are a little dark here. Note 6 Pro is most bright, so do show you like the indoor should be better, like low light photo should be better. And here again you can see Moto 1 on a 8X, Realme 2 Pro, Note 6 Pro, they are doing good actually compared to U1 and M1. Another shot here, you should try to focus and see like this lighter, this fidget spinner lighter, which shows the more shine on this. Is a complete dark lighter with a proper shine, which phone actually preserves better shine. M1 has some problem. I hope M2 should be doing great. We'll have to test it. Note 6 Pro, M1 again does the great. Realme 2 Pro again doing good job. U1 is slightly better here compared to outside. So that's your close-up. Note 6 Pro I guess seems to be doing great here. Another, now time to selfie check. Now see the background. There is a building, there is a blue sky, and some phone they just completely blown it out. I just took one shot casually and just not trying to do anything, no tap to touch focus anything, just clean shot. So Realme 2 Pro and Realme U1, so seems like Realme devices are good for selfies too. You can see sky is actually blue, you can see and visualize and feel the details, the plants behind that. That's a good point there. Another selfie indoor. So guys, I'm really not a selfie expert, and most phones they do try to modify it. For example Note 6 Pro, if you just consider, there's a little bit of beautification mode, even though you turn it off, it will show you some phones are the darker side. Pretty much I can see everyone is great, all of having huge megapixel, so they all doing great job. Background wall, I guess 8X is not true here, but I'm seeing here. Notice also more white, not true here. This is the kind of results you will get. Okay, so this is the most important. I wanted to show you the low light test. So I don't need to exactly show you the results, you can exactly figure out by yourself, because in the dark the things which is most bright, and yeah, on a 8X is with the night mode, took 5 seconds to take photos. So Note 6 Pro, Realme 2 Pro, and on a 8X you can see these three are showing you most detail compared to other three phones. Just focus on the cell tower, you can see, you can figure out which is most best in the low light situation. Another shot, we'll try to focus on the object on the street. So I'm very surprised to see like budget phones are also now, they started doing great, especially like the Redmi and the Realme, they started doing great job. So same kind of behavior we are getting like from the previous image to Realme Note 6 Pro and the Honor 8X. Focus on the Jeep which is there. Realme 2 Pro, Note 6 Pro on 8X should be your best choice for the low light. Time for some portrait check, selfie side. So exact result on the face, it's same like we have seen on the selfie too. Do check out the frame on the, behind the wall, which is most blurred in which case. And I see selfie portrait side, they are all doing great. I mean, blurredness is just little bit of variation there, so I would say all are doing great here. And yep, you do notice is that when you try to make a zoom, Realme 2 Pro only preserves the hair details perfectly. So if you have to pick one, I will say I like the one of Realme 2 Pro, because every bit of hair is completely visible, nothing softer job, completely done. Rear portrait check, see these three old giant 3310. Behind that there's a Panasonic cordless phone. We'll try to see which phone is actually bearing that, and there's a Panasonic test, obviously you cannot read it there. And some phones, they completely blown the wall out too. And I would say Moto 1 is not doing great on the rear portrait side, and Zenfone M1 is doing too much blow. So some phone actually do clear the text on the whiteboard too. So yeah, except Moto 1, I guess everyone is doing good job. At least details are there, you can feel what is that, not completely blown out that. So those are some photos to let you guys decide. Now some video samples test. Now this is a budget phone, guys. Honestly, there will be always problem, but now it's good to see like we are seeing OIS on the phones too. So Redmi Note 6 Pro, Realme 2 Pro, and the Zenfone M1, like they are stable, at least in terms of stabilization. But there is issues in dynamic range, and they all are just varying. For example, Honor 8X shows the sky color most of the times, while other just completely white, like some bright light is there. So this kind of problem is there. Otherwise, there's nothing too much to show you, but yeah, you do see variations coming, light blue, dark blue. So these are 1080p 30 frame per second. Not all phones are filming in the 4K, so that's why I picked 30 frame per second. Some phones can do film in 60 frame per second, for example Moto 1. And here is a selfie side video too. If you are doing some filming, this is a voiceover, actually it was filmed in other language, Hindi. Still I'm just showing you here. So I prefer one here. Note 6 Pro shows the better tree color, leaves color. Realme 2 Pro shows the better color. U1 and M1 slightly darker side. It's okay, not too much variation, but I prefer Realme 2 Pro. Note 6 Pro selfie video is actually doing great on 8X. After that, Moto 1 is slightly dull, but colors are, I guess, coming in okay in all of them. Not too much difference. So you guys can decide if you like the selfie. I'm not a great selfie expert, to be honest. That's your friend selfie videos test too. So everything we have seen, photos and videos. Now, according to my suggestions, if you have to pick the best phone for the photos overall, I'm not just considering single factors like the portrait or other things, just overall best camera phones, you should go with the Redmi Note 6 Pro and the Realme 2 Pro. These two phones are doing really great job, especially the Redmi Note 6 Pro, with the Note 5 Pro compared to that, it is just doing great job. And Realme 2 Pro, after a couple of software updates, this thing is doing very well now. I have seen that thing at the launch, the photos were not great, but now it is very great. Okay, now these two are for the photo. If video is your priority, and among these two, I will recommend you to go with the Realme 2 Pro. It can do 4K video filming, which is more recommended for the future proofing. Both phones have the OIS, so nothing astonishing, but this can do 4K filming. This is the advantage. In terms of actual video quality, I think Honor 8X is doing better job. The dynamic range is very great. I can see clouds pretty well on this in this video side, but it's not able to do 4K. There is no OIS, so again some drawbacks are there. So overall, I have to pick one. I will go with the Realme 2 Pro for both the photos and videos. Performance is also great, durability is also very great, and you are getting a water drop notch, which is again very cool, compared to the over traditional notch. So anyway guys, these are some of the alternatives available to you if you're looking for a camera centric phone. And stay tuned, as soon as new phones are coming like the Zenfone M2 and the Honor 8C, we just keep on adding this thing here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.